Hey, this is Tieesha, and I am here to bring you this spur of the moment video. Now, I know that you heard about the tribal indigenous people of North Sentinel Island over in the Indian Ocean. And if you didn't, the first time I heard about them, I was watching Tariq Nasheed on one of his radio shows. And then I also learned more about them on Hidden Colors 4. And I'll leave a link for the Hidden Colors series in the description. It is a must that you add that to your collection. So we hear about this guy named John Chau, who took himself over there under the guise of being a missionary. Now, you already know how I feel about people bothering people with a dang on church and a Jesus and all that other crap. If not, check out my video I did a couple of weeks ago where I said the church is trolling for members. Watch that video, okay? And it will explain exactly what's going on right now, how the church and church members and missionaries feel like they get to break the law to go bring their Jesus to people who don't want it, okay? So, see if I can flip my screen so that I can upload this the right way on YouTube, so it didn't work. So here we go. We are actually on Thanksgiving Day right now. And if you're like me, you don't celebrate that, because what the hell are you thankful for being colonized, enslaved, your land taken, gentrified, killed out, eugenics, all types of other stuff? Once you free your mind and let the rest follow, you will be on some other stuff like, look, I ain't gotta celebrate this mess. But it's quite ironic how this John Chau dude decided to take himself over there right here during Thanksgiving, when historically was when Europeans went and invaded people. Okay, so we're gonna break this down. I don't want to talk too long, but I want to get all of my thoughts out so that I don't upload this video like, dang, I should have said this, dang, I should have said that. All right, here is his Instagram page. This is John Chau. And I was mad a little minute ago because I thought that they had took his Instagram page all the way down, and they didn't. I just went to Google and I typed in his name, and his page came up. So yeah, this dude, we can describe him as like a wanderlust. That's kind of what he is, a wanderlust. I don't believe for 1 minute that he was a freaking missionary. And we already know how they want to reach out to the unchurched and go to that untouched land and fuck with people. Now, there is a documentary on Netflix that I just watched about some missionaries who went down to somewhere along the Amazon River. And there were some indigenous untouched people over there who would do the same thing. They would kill the shit out of a colonizer. So I believe like after some time passed, they kept trying to make contact with them, and then they even got somebody to come back with their language so that they can communicate with them in their native tongue. And so that's how they started getting involved with them and fucking with them. So now, you know, some missions brought them some clothes. They down there wearing old Nike shirts and flip-flop sandals and, you know, all types of shit. Because think about it. Nowhere on this freaking planet, and let me get some drink real quick. Yeah. Nowhere on this planet can indigenous people be left the fuck alone. They want everybody paying taxes. They want to own every fucking piece of untouched tropical land. For instance, look at Hawaii. Look at Hawaii. When I was there, it is a goddamn shame. This is what they don't tell you on TV. The native people are sleeping under bridges, on fucking canals. They have been pushed all the way to the west side of the island, where they over there living poor.
Takes an intimate look at homeless life in Honolulu. Take home.
Watch your head now, because it's kind of on the low side. If any of this stuff gets on you, they're going to just take it and throw it away.
That's a clip from No Room in Paradise. The film chronicles the struggles of life in and on our city streets. It airs tonight for the first time.
The undesirables out further, you know, from the part of the island. And this was some fucked up shit right here, because come to find out, all that area of Waikiki where all the tourist spots at, the hotels and all that touristy type stuff is at. And this dude right here was in Africa too. So we looking at his page and seeing what's going on. That area where Honolulu, Waikiki is. That is where there were ancient burial grounds there. However, now they done dug up all the bones, the ancient burial grounds, and you know where they have those bones at now? The Waikiki Zoo. Yes, the Waikiki Zoo. So let me tell you, anybody who comes in the name of being a mission, I learned about this in college. I went to a Catholic university, in hoc signo vinces. That translates to, in the sign of the cross, we will conquer. So every time somebody comes around bringing Christianity, we want to bring you Jesus, the love of Christ and bullshit like that, they're going to take over your fucking land. There's a movie, I forgot what the movie is called. It's a missionary movie about the early start in Hawaii. And forgive me for not looking that up before I started this video, but it is about the missions and how they brought religion to take over Hawaii. Y'all eat Dole bananas, y'all eat Dole pineapples and all that. Dole and them, they were in cahoots to get the last queen of Hawaii overthrown, Queen Lalukalani. Her palace is there, and I stood there. I got a picture on my personal Facebook page of outside of her gates, there is art, and it's art of 4 royal men. And those men is blacker than me. These were indigenous people, black people that look like you and me, melanated people, okay? And they, for some reason, I take it back to the whole Tarzan thing, okay? Whenever they done programmed it, when you have indigenous melanated people living free, getting along with the elements, getting along with nature, having their true sense of freedom, for some fucking reason, these people think that they need God and Jesus and all kinds of other bullshit to come and lead them people the fuck alone. They don't want your Jesus. We don't need your Jesus. We were perfectly fucking fine. If you go and watch other videos on YouTube that other people posted about the people of North Sentinel Island, they are among the indigenous first people from Africa, okay? We have been existing for all these years without no Savior, Jesus Christ. We don't fucking need him, okay? So, this missionary dude, okay? When you look at the U.S., when you look at the Caribbean, Africa, all that, when indigenous people get invaded, they always bring in the missionaries first, and followed by the missionaries is the military, okay? So this missionary, so-called missionary dude, so far I've been scrolling through his Instagram here, and y'all looking at it with me. I'm not seeing nothing about the love of Jesus. I don't see a Bible. I don't see shit like that. What he is a fucking colonizer. Now, y'all went and ran y'all asses to go see Black Panther early this year and stuff like that. North Sentinel Island got something on there, and he's trying to get his ass over there to get it. So it just brought all this unnecessary attention to that island, and they're going to meet. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. I'm glad that the Indian government have stuff in place, to protect them. And they also got their guerrilla warfare tactics. Like, they ain't over there selling things to celebrating Thanksgiving Day. They over there practicing their weaponry. They practicing their fighting, their guerrilla warfare. They doing that shit today while we over here eating food and getting fucking fat and gonna throw all that damn food away tomorrow, then go Black Friday shopping and kicking ass to get the last fucking Barbie doll or something. Or flat screen TV, which all that shit at the thrift store. Go buy that shit at the thrift store anyway and save a bunch of money. Anywho, I forgot where the hell I was. Yeah. But as I said, this dude, John Chau, he's going over there under the guise of being a freaking missionary. No, he wasn't. The mission that he was spreading was gentrification and colonizing they black asses. And when you look at how we were miseducated in school, how they told us Christopher Columbus was an explorer, no, we already know these keywords. Learn these trick words, teach your kids, and don't fall victim to this dumb stuff. We grew up, oh, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. Those was prototypes for slave ships to bring other black people and raise hell and take over and spread the in hoc signo vinces, okay? No. I'm not saying nothing. And I want some more stuff. We need to see his criminal history. And even if they want to had this John Chau's criminal history, he just committed a crime of trespassing, attempted invasion, coercion. He paid fishermen to take him over there illegally. Those are big laws. Those are major law violations that he did. And that's why I have zero sympathy for his ass. What's this, a Bible here? Is this a Bible? Nah, that's a map. I have no sympathy that his ass caught the death penalty for fucking with those people over there. Okay? Leave them alone. We don't want your Jesus. Stop that shit. I had just saw some Latter-day Saints the other day, and I purposely, when I saw them coming, I said, oh yeah, buddy. I went ahead and I was slow putting my stuff in my car. I said, please let them come over here and try to bring that stupid shit to me. Come on over here with it, because I'm gonna give it to you, that business, because I ain't on that stuff. They expect us to still be so gullible. And as you see that this John Chau dude, he has some pictures over in Africa and stuff. So I guess he figured over there in Nigeria, where they erected that super big ass Jesus statue and got people over there who are swindling our African brothers and sisters, especially in Brazil, about give your life to Christ and all this other dumb stuff. So I guess he thought that it was going to be an easy gain. And I guess they said that he was some kind of firefighter or something, but I'm not seeing no firefighter pictures. Like, do this motherfucker even have a job? I'm not seeing his ass at work or nothing. So I guess what he's doing is backpacking around the world under the guise of being a missionary to get these free trips. So yeah, he definitely is doing some illegal stuff. There's a hidden agenda in here some fucking where, okay? So he ain't never fucking at work. He always around. Yeah. This is it. He was lying. He was on some lying type shit. To go over here and fuck with people. Oh, he up here in Washington. Okay. Yeah. Doing some illegal shit, fucking with people. So that's what the hell he get. I had a minute ago, I was sitting up here laughing because the song that came to mind immediately when I saw him. Well, I was getting more of the story about North Sentinel Island and what happened. I'm just like, don't you know no good? Don't you know no good? From Martin. Don't you know no good? Martin. Because look, John Chau, don't you know no good to take your ass over there, fucking with them beautiful black people, them beautiful melanated people over there, and you thought they was going to be an easy feat. If anything, I am thankful this Thanksgiving for the people of North Sentinel Island who protected themselves, who ain't on some bullshit, who did not be soft targets to this invader coming through. And they're going to turn around and say, oh, John had a good heart. He just had a love for the outdoors and all this other stuff. Yeah. Oh, I think this is up here. Yeah. Wenatchee National Forest. Yeah, that's up this way. And yeah, He was going on that island with some illegal stuff that he wasn't supposed to have, with an ulterior motive to go bother these people. It's common knowledge. It is common knowledge that you do not go fuck with those people. Okay? All that is. And then he want to get over there and probably take stuff, bring it back, because as you know, that island, Easter Island, over, I think Easter Island is south of Hawaii, like southwest Hawaii, I want to say. And what do they do when they got over there? They don't respect the fucking artifacts of the indigenous people. What do? Take the fucking Easter Island head statues and take them to England. Every damn time they come across some precious artifacts, and they go under the guise of being splunkers or philanthropists. I forgot that term on top of my head. Archaeologists. And as you saw in fucking Egypt with the pyramids over there. Nope, they go over there, they get a pyramid, shut it down, go extract all the gold and everybody's tomb, just fucking with the dead. Like, wow, really? Like, nobody can have a fucking resting place because you want to disturb stuff and move stuff, steal stuff. Now you wonder why you got to make movies like the fucking Amityville when you build freaking subdivisions on top of ancient burial grounds and stuff. So yeah, this is it. That's what the fuck he get. Leave indigenous people alone. Leave people alone. So even if he was, whatever this Perky Jerky shit is, look up that stuff too. It's something behind it because he kind of posts that in every damn picture. So yeah, there's something up with this dude. He's not so innocent. They're trying to write the narrative for him. I'm not sure how much of his Instagram page that they done cleaned up and purged to not victimize him, but he's a fucking criminal, okay? You do not feel sad for him. This dude is a criminal. He was out there fucking with people who are protected by their government. And yeah, leave them the fuck alone. So as we're coming up on this weekend, don't take no shit. Message to the missionaries, mission to people who come in the name of Christ. They are conquerors. They are colonizers. They are coming on some illegal shit. So yes. So going through some more footage here, or not really footage, but some other links about this John Allen Chau dude. So apparently he kept a diary. And what does that sound like? Columbus and them, all other invaders, their modus operandi, their MO is to keep a fucking journal and a diary of the shit they do to other people and fucking with them. So apparently he already knew that these people did not want nothing to do with him. And it says here that Chau repeatedly tried to contact the tribes people and managed to reach the island the day before he was killed. So oh my gosh, stupid. He tried to offer gifts of fish and a football, he wrote in his diary. Why the fuck do they want fish? They live in the middle of an island, okay? They got all the fish they want, okay? And I'm pretty sure that they probably heard about the smallpox blankets too. So they already hip to the game, our melanated family over there in the North Sentinel Island. They knew, like, we don't want that. We don't want that in a football. Why? And that's the thing. They go and bring these things over here. Like I said, them old Nike t-shirts and shorts and sandals and cigarettes and stuff like that. Leave these people alone. They don't want it. They are hip to the game. He has a quote here. I heard the whoops and the shouts from the hunt, he wrote in his diary, and I made sure to stay out of arrow range, but unfortunately that meant I was also out of good hearing range. So he was a fucking spy, trying to spy on these people, and he have nothing good. How the fuck you gonna go there and deliver the word of Jesus Christ when you don't even speak the fucking language, okay? Dumb. That don't even make sense. So I got a little closer as they about 6 from what I could see yelled at me. I tried to parrot their words back to them. They burst out laughing most of the time, so they probably were saying bad words or insulting me. That's what you get. I hollered, my name is John. I love you and Jesus loves you. I'm sorry, that right there is a terroristic threat. That is a terroristic threat. I'm highly offended by that statement. I regret I began to panic slightly as I saw them string arrows in their bows. I picked up the fish and threw it towards them, and they kept coming. See, he was very aggressive towards these people. Very aggressive. As you see, he was sitting here mocking their words, and then he threw something at them. Yeah, that how do you throw a fish at people who live on a freaking island who have all the fish they fucking want? I paddled like I never have in my life back to the boat. I felt some fear, but mainly was disappointed. They did not accept me right away. They did not accept you at all. One of the tribe's people, a kid probably 10 or so, maybe a teenager, fired an arrow that struck his Bible. And I gotta tell you, I hate when I see people who sit there and like, oh, my house burnt down, but the only thing survived was my Bible. Oh, that's funny as hell. He wrote that night on board the boat of fishermen. He paid 25,000 rupees to smuggle him. See, illegal stuff to smuggle him close to the island. Well, I've been shot by the Sentinelese. That's what the fuck you get. And the only mistake they made is they didn't get your ass the day before when you started fucking with them and throwing fish and mocking their language and being hostile and disrespecting the laws that was already put in place. The next day, as he prepared to make another approach, Chau wrote a letter to his parents. You guys might think I'm crazy and all this, but I think it's worth it to declare Jesus to these people. Man, these people ain't want shit to do with you. Fuck you. Fuck your Jesus. Don't nobody want that shit. So if they want to be mad, and I think I saw on another article, it says that the family forgave the Sentinelese people. They ain't got no other choice. They did not break no laws. They ain't do a goddamn thing, okay? Don't nobody want nothing to do with Jesus. And before I freaking forget, there has been a lot of articles popping up and a lot of people exposing these missionaries. When you go somewhere and you have these children, and big ups, motherfucking big ups to the people of North Sentinel Island, my melanated brothers and sisters. These missions go over there and they rape children. They do some terrible things to children over there. They go over there and do some perverted shit under the guise of Jesus Christ in the church and spreading this bullshit rhetoric. So, yes, a 10-year-old fired his freaking arrow over there and stuck him in that Bible. And yes, that goes to show they are not soft targets. Leave them alone. And if we can learn anything from our melanated family over there, we need to have self-preservation from the oldest person in your family down to the youngest person. Don't let your children be a soft target, okay? They out there practicing their weaponry, their guerrilla warfare tactics. They are defending their island. They are defending their home. And they were hip to the bullshit coming over there under the guise of Jesus Christ, smuggling, trespassing, ignoring the laws. God, Jesus, Mary, Meshach, and Abednego don't give you a pass to break the law. There is another documentary on Netflix about some European dudes who was trying to make contact with the pygmy people in Africa. Yes, and I'm sitting there watching that, and they go over there to film these people, you know, learn their way of life, so-called, but then open them up for all types of invasion, and it's laying the blueprint for other people to go in there and wipe out these indigenous people. Whenever something is untouched and in its original place, its original nature, it's all a big rush to go capture it, study it, put it in a fucking zoo, and then next thing you know, it's endangered and then later extinct. And when I'm watching this documentary, I'll put a screenshot of what it's called if it's still on Netflix. I watched it a while ago. These European so-called explorers or historians or whatever the fuck they want to be called, they go over there, they bring the people cigarettes and bring them all types of other stuff. Now, you remember even our history here in the United States, in America. When the Europeans come over here, they bring the fire water. They bring all types of stuff. They get you hooked on stuff to keep you dependent on them for you to let your guard down. And after that, you get wiped out. People celebrate Abraham motherfucking Lincoln, okay? He the one who committed a mass slaughter of Native American people on this land. Look it up. This was under his rule, but everybody want to celebrate him. Oh, you know, he freed black people, the Emancipation Proclamation. And then you get some of those other people who are like, well, he was really black and shit like that. Okay, whatever. What the fuck ever. We let our guards down. Indigenous people let their guards down too motherfucking early. And so this goes to show these people on North Sentinel Island ain't been fucked with in ages. But yet they over there practicing every day. They are ready for warfare to protect their own. Protect their own. So that's why I am a huge advocate. I tell people you really need to protect yourself. Home defense, protect your children. If you know the latest dance, that's perfectly fine, but you should already know the latest form of weaponry, self-protection, home defense. Shout out to the sister who was in, I believe she in South Carolina, who protected herself from the invader that kicked her door in, and she protected her children. I am so proud. If that's anything I'm thankful for today on this Thanksgiving and this start of Sagittarius season, I'm thankful for that. Yes, in the name of all the ancestors, all the indigenous people worldwide who met their demise at the hands of in hoc signo vinces and so-called fucking explorers who are actually pirates and human traffickers and all kinds of other stuff, I send you a very thank you to these ancestors, and I thank you to these people, our brothers and sisters over on North Sentinel Island who fought back, and to the colonizers, the wannabe colonizers, the missionaries and all them, I give you a swift fuck you, okay? I'll see y'all in the next video.